Game Guys, God Connecticut, back again. And we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare Reboot, MWR. Now we're going to be talking about, should you be buying this? Should you wait, maybe try it when it's cheaper? Or do you just need to pass on this thing altogether, just like, So is it a hype or nah? We're going to find out. First off, let's talk about the name. Modern Warfare Reboot, MWR, okay? In no way, shape, or form, no matter how hard it tries to be, is it actually a Modern Warfare game, okay? We're gonna get into that. But there's a few key components that you need for a Modern Warfare game to be Modern Warfare. It's not just having people in camo and removing jetpacks. That's not what makes Modern Warfare Modern Warfare. In that case, Battlefield and a bunch of other games would be Modern Warfare. So what makes this one Modern Warfare? That's number one. We're gonna go over about 15 things. Try to put things into perspective. Number two, okay, so what is a staple of a Modern Warfare game? One of the staples, the main staple that I can think of when I think, what makes a Call of Duty a Call of Duty? Is it the guns? Nope. Is it being an FPS? Nope. What makes Call of Duty instead of one of any other shooting games out there are Killstreaks. Now, as much as the video game industry copies itself, copies anything that anyone comes up with that even halfway seems like a good idea, I don't know why no one's done Killstreaks. Killstreaks are amazing, okay? Killstreaks is what makes Modern Warfare Modern Warfare. Now, what's wrong with this game is that the Killstreaks, they don't stack. That's a staple of Call of Duty. That's like the number one staple. You gotta have Killstreaks, and they gotta do something. Modern Warfare, especially 1 and 2, right? I know especially 2, best Call of Duty game ever, right? Predator, you already know. If you're watching this and you played it, you already know. Predator, Harrier, you already know. Gunner, son, Gunner. But you can't do that in this game. Well, I take that back. You kinda, sort of can do that, but it's not very easy. You have to give up a lot of perks to be able to do that. I'm not trying to turn this game into Modern Warfare. It says it on the box. It needs to just be Modern Warfare. Like, there's nothing to talk about. Out of the box, I expect to play Modern Warfare. So that's one problem. 3, another thing about Killstreaks that makes Call of Duty isn't just the fact that Killstreaks stack, but they also recycle. You don't have to die to reset your Killstreaks. But right now, as it stands, and this is one of the few things on this list that they might actually change, but right now as it stands, you go through your Killstreaks, and that's it. You just go through them. That's it. And 1, 2, and 3. You get 3 of them, and there you go. You're done. No matter how many more people you kill, no matter how badass you are, no matter how many people you fucking M4A1 shotgun or snipe, no more Killstreaks are coming back for you. You gotta fall down on a grenade or run out in the battlefield and get shot up or something. That's counterintuitive to what a good FPS is supposed to be doing. A good FPS is supposed to make sure that you do not die before it's your time. Killing yourself means you had to die before it was your time. Getting reckless or playing outside of your style means that you're dying before your time. You should never have to go down to get your kill streaks re-rolling. Reward good play. Number 4. Now this one is also kill streak related because a lot of the problems I have with this game are in the kill streaks. So your kill streaks in MWR are weak. Weak sauce, man. Super weak, alright? It's like if fucking Modern Warfare 2 was a ghost pepper. This is just hot sauce from McDonald's. The kill streaks are weak, they're not fun, and they're not strong. Obviously, because I said weak, they're not strong. You probably get that. So what do I mean by this? Okay, for example, prime example. Your Predator missile in this game, whatever the fuck they call it, they called it something else, but it's still a Predator missile. It takes forever to call in. Forever. Why does it take so fucking long to call in one missile? The world may never know, but it does. And that's just one example. The maps are also built in a way that is so easy to just hide from anything that could be remotely dangerous. Number 5, this is a quick one, but Scavenger doesn't replenish your lethals. Now there's some lethals that shouldn't ever be replenished, like rockets. You shouldn't ever have an unlimited supply of rockets. Also, side note, rockets should never be able to be shot at people. Like they should only lock on vehicles and things in the air. Never cheap shotting at people. For anybody not familiar with Scavenger, it used to let you replenish your lethals, so grenades, claymores, things like that, right? You kill somebody, they drop a pack, you run over, scavenge the pack, right? Not in this game. It's just not happening. So that makes the whole purpose of Scavenger worthless. All it does is give you more ammo. Please, man. There's a lot of other ways for you to get ammo in this game besides Scavenger. So just getting it from Scavenger doesn't do shit. Number 6, West Side. Perks, man. When I heard that they were going to do away with the pick 10, I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm actually all for that, because in Modern Warfare 1 and 2, they didn't have the pick 10. You just pick perks. That felt good. So I was ready for it. I was ready. I was like, yeah. But what they did was they put one perk on a fucking gun. You don't get like real perks anymore. You get little help me outs, but they're not real perks. And everything you do seems to have a plus and a minus. Like they can't just let you feel good about something. For instance, if you want to do sleight of hand, well, you can do sleight of hand on your gun. It's a modification on the gun. It's not for your soldier. So they've kind of mixed the perks with something that you can kind of choose for your soldier and kind of put on your gun. And the perks just aren't very fun either. Now this one, number 7, is one that has irked me about the series for, well, ever since Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 2 was the last one that they actually put love into. After that, they just started doing crazy shit. And this is the fact that buildings are built indisputably, impeccably, poorly. Like okay, let me put it to you like this, right? Every structure in a Call of Duty game has like 8 ways to get in. 4 to 8 ways. The simplest building will have fucking 3 doors and 10 windows you can crawl through for no reason. No reason. Who builds a small building like that? No one does that. Have the people at Infinity Ward ever stepped outside? Have they ever gone to a store? Have they ever walked inside of their own home? I hope the Infinity Ward offices aren't built like the way they make games. Jesus. Number 8, the guns. Okay, the guns, they have too much kick. Like they just... So, the gunplay is severely nerfed in this game. It takes more bullets to kill someone, and the guns have more kick. Something's got to give. Either let 1 or 2, 3, 4 bullets drop somebody, or make the guns far less kickable. Kickable? You know what the fuck I meant. Either way, the way they have it right now is your guns don't feel good. They don't feel Call of Duty, you know? They feel okay. They don't feel bad. But the TTK, it's all fucked up. All fucked up. Number 9. Now we just talked a little bit about time to kill. Now in MWR, well, the time to kill in this is, I wouldn't say it's horrible, but it's not good. And over distances, it is horrible. You're talking 6, maybe 8 shots, we have to go count them, to kill somebody over distance from an assault rifle. You know, it should never, ever take more than 4 shots to bring somebody down in a Call of Duty game for 1 kill. Now that's over a distance, right? Close up, you're talking about 4 shots generally. And that is too many shots. You should never have to shoot someone more than, I don't know, maybe 3 times, 4 times max over any distance to drop them. Not in a Call of Duty game, you know? This isn't Halo. In Halo, you might shoot somebody with like fucking 10 bullets, okay? Not Call of Duty. So they need to bring that down right now. But as we know from their recent, I guess, way they've been doing shit, they're probably not going to change that. Number 10, leading your shots. Now, for some reason in this particular game, they decided that they were going to do away with hit scan. That's basically where if your crosshairs are on the dude and you're pulling the trigger, he's soaking up bullets. So what they're doing is a battlefield approach. So now you got to lead your shots a little bit to hit people at certain distances. That's battlefield shit. I just said it. It's in the name. Battlefield shit. It should never ever cross into Call of Duty territory. Call of Duty stuff needs to stay Call of Duty stuff. Battlefield stuff needs to stay Battlefield stuff. For the most part. I mean, if there's a really good idea, maybe you can borrow it. But this is not a really good idea. This is a horrible idea. So, for them having leading shots and things like that going on, when somebody doesn't die, so when you're shooting somebody and you're getting hit markers, or fuck it, maybe you're not. You don't know if it's Activision's shitty servers or if it's the crappy gun they gave you. Number 10, gunsmithing. Now, you're probably thinking, how the fuck can gunsmithing be a bad idea? You get a bunch of attachments, it's gonna make your gun great, you're gonna have fun, it's gonna be wonderful. Not so fast. The problem with gunsmithing is that every gun out the box starts off really shitty. If you've played any Call of Duty, literally any Call of Duty, even the worst Call of Duty, the gun that you choose from the menu is better than any of the guns that you choose from the menu in MWR. The reason for this is because they give you a shitty gun and they expect you to upgrade it, to customize it so that it stops being shitty. The problem with this is nobody wants to have to make a gun not shitty. It should start off good, fun, feel nice, and then you make it better. I want to take a good gun and make it a great gun, not take a shitty gun and make it a workable gun. What the fuck? So the way they do this is you put on a bunch of attachments. So let's say that we were talking about high recoil earlier. So it has too much recoil. You want to get that recoil down. How do you get the recoil down? Well, you add some attachments here and there. But there's a catch. Can't just ever fucking have anything nice, can we? The catch is that if you do make the gun more accurate, you're gonna have a really slow ADS time. So now you can't run with the gun. Now you just gotta post up. Now you do have to camp. Now you do have to look for a power position. Because literally, your zoom in time is the length of a sniper rifle. Yeah, the time it takes someone to scope in with their sniper rifle is the time it takes you to ADS with your assault rifle. Whose fucking great idea was that? Number 13. Maps are cluttered, man. They're more cluttered than a college frat dormitory. It's fucking crazy, okay? They're just fucking debris. Everything's broken, nothing looks nice, everything's all out of whack, everything's... What? So, the problem with this isn't just that you don't feel safe walking around, you don't feel like, yeah, you can approach a situation tactically. Every time you turn a corner, it feels like luck. What does that mean? It means that people, not just you, all feel like maybe they're gonna get shot from some bullshit place. You know what that means? They go and they're the ones in the bullshit place. So when you get shot by someone in the bullshit place, the next time you spawn in, you're the one in the new bullshit place. People don't want to run around the map because they don't feel like you can outgun people. You feel like somebody's just going to shoot you from someplace really, really stupid. On top of every room having 8,000 ways to get into it, shoot into it, or lob something inside of it. Or fuck it, just like jump through a window. There's also the problem with the maps being extremely cluttered. Extremely cluttered. Nobody wants a really cluttered map, man. I remember when they had the 3-lane setup, and they're like, I don't know, it's been working for a while, but maybe we don't do it for this game. Maybe you do it for this game. Because there's something about a map that feels realistic, but is still also an arena. And if you're gonna do realistic maps, places don't look that fucked up, man. And buildings, don't even get me started on how many doors they put into these fucking rooms. Now, while we're talking about it being cheesy, number 14. Number 14 is, well, there aren't any real power positions. The whole time playing, I didn't feel I was any place that was powerful, that people would have to seriously battle me for where I was at, in order to stop my reign of tyranny, The little rooms that you can hold up in are so small that any grenade in there is taking you out. And don't even get me started on how easy it is to just throw C4 in there. Plus, walls are made of fucking paper. Whatever happened to a wall actually stopping a bullet in a game? Where did that go? Now, because there's no places of power, that means that there's only cheesy places. Places that people go to get 1 or 2 kills. No place that they actually go to really try to streak. Just, they go there to be there long enough to fuck up somebody else's streak. Whoever designed these maps need to be fired and never rehired anywhere. Number 15. All in all, this makes MWR feel more like Call of Duty Ghosts 2 rather than actually being a Modern Warfare. Because there's so many problems and the nerfs to weapons and perks, it just doesn't feel like Call of Duty. The maps are probably the number one problem, is that they're just horrible. No power positions, cheesy places, bad guns, worse kill streaks. The fact that they slapped some Modern Warfare characters into the game and tried to give it the Modern Warfare label doesn't make it Modern Warfare. Like I said, it's Call of Duty Ghosts 2, and that's like the best case scenario. If I gotta be real with you, the fact that they even tried, even attempted, even thought, even in a board meeting, that it was a good idea to call this Modern Warfare is a disgrace to every single thing Modern Warfare. Everything Tavish fought for, everything Price fought for, all of that, just disgrace, spit on, cast to the side, look down on by calling this Modern Warfare. If they could see this game now, which they probably can, I'm sure that deep down inside, there's a tear rolling down their cheek for all the bad guns, shitty kill streaks, and horrible maps that are in this game. On top of everything else, it's not looking good. I am not proud of what they've done. And to think that I let myself get a bit excited, so excited that I came this close to pre-ordering it. But then I was like, you know what? We've seen them do some bullshit before, so let's wait this one out and let's see where it goes. Well, let's just say I'm glad I waited. And since I waited, I need to let you know what you should be doing. Should you be waiting? Or should you be buying this day fucking one, hopping on there, trying to play some games? Or do you just need to fucking pass on this one and go get fucking Nintendo Switch or some shit? Well, I can tell you definitely don't need to get the Nintendo Switch or some shit. That's not even a real console. That's a handheld. I've talked about that before. But as for this game, I'm gonna say this. With all the problems that it's having, on top of microtransactions that are sure to be here, pay to win controversies and all sorts of things that they're having be unveiled, come to light, before the game even drops, you definitely don't want to pre-order it. And you definitely don't want to get it day one. The best thing I can tell you, wait. This might not be so fucking bad that you need to pass, but it's not a pre-order, that's for damn sure. And it's not a day one. So guys, what I'll do is in another video, I'll talk to you guys about what they should do to fix it. They're not gonna. They don't have enough time. The game drops in less than a month. But what they should do, or should have done, to try to get the game where it needs to be. We'll go over some of that. And it's not that hard. It's called listen to your fan base and recreate something beautiful, not just make whatever interpretation of it. See, the thing about Modern Warfare is when you are the ones who made Modern Warfare, you don't have to interpret Modern Warfare. You already made it once. Do that shit again. Anyways, God Connecticut. Game gods. We out, baby. See you in the next video.